It's been a while, huh? It's been roughly a month since I've uploaded or said anything, and a lot has happened. I can't say any of it was good, but I guess not all of it was bad either. I wanted to make this video to discuss something kind of, okay, well, I knew I said I wasn't going to make any kind of video like this ever again, but I don't know. I felt compelled. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people go through this rough spot where they're just kind of isolated from everyone. They feel as if they have no one to talk to or any friends or anyone close, really. And, it can definitely psychologically affect a person. I guess I found myself in that kind of spot, or I'm about to be anyway. For reference, I graduated high school in 2025 in June. In that same week, I moved states and pretty much lost contact with all my friends. And I think an experience like that really humbles someone. I don't know. I think it makes you a lot more willing to be friends with just about anybody. And in that time in between June of 2025 and now, I have made a fair share of interesting characters as friends that I would have never met in high school or anything like that. And it's weird. It's weird, like in this adult life type of deal. You just kind of meet people that are so vastly different from you, whether it's good or bad. Unfortunately, people come and go, and you're gonna meet people who are awesome, but sometimes you gotta let go of some people. But we all move on. We're all good at the end of the day, I hope. While I'm making this, I'm basically ending the only real friendship I have right now. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's, by the way. I totally forgot. It's 2026 now. I haven't seen you guys in a year. But I got some big stuff coming up. I feel like in that month span that I haven't really been uploading, I have been working on editing, and I definitely feel like I've gotten better at it. I feel a lot more confident in my editing capabilities. Even though my videos are always simple, I'm starting to try out more advanced stuff, things like masking and just colors and different tools, messing around. I don't know, who knows, one day I might actually use that in a video. Got some pretty heavy progress on the computer I'm building. I just need my CPU and I'm good, I'm Gucci. We'll be on a brand new computer here pretty soon, I feel. Back to the the topic at hand. Social isolation, man. I would not wish upon that from anyone. It messes with your psyche, man. I feel like a normal feeling a lot of people might have is, late at night they'll be like, oh, I want a relationship so bad. I want a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Yeah, that's normal. People yearn, just a normal part of life. But dude, when you're so socially isolated, you yearn for friends to even communicate with someone, to just get a text message. And it's sad. It's really sad, actually. I don't wish that upon anyone ever. In a way, it makes you just, I don't know, kind of obsessed with the very little people who actually know you and talk to you. And unfortunately, it is the root cause of what is ending my friendship, and I advise others to not do the same. I don't know. It feels like it's very bipolar. During the day, it's more of whatever, I don't care. But at night, when you're kind of just alone with your thoughts, you start thinking, damn, I don't really know anybody or talk to anybody. It's like this full 180 in mood. I think a lot of guys can relate to that. I don't know why it happens. Those are demon hours for some reason. But yeah, that's kind of just part of the reason why I took a break. I kind of lost a lot of motivation because of that. In between those months, I definitely lost a lot of great people, and it sucks, but you keep going, you keep pushing, and eventually something good will happen. I'll be back to uploading videos. I don't know about daily, but back to frequent uploads again, and soon enough I'll be on that new computer, and we'll be chilling. Maybe some higher quality videos, some higher quality content. Maybe play some other games. I got a feeling there's a bright future ahead for not just me, but for everyone. 2026 is gonna be the year. I got a feeling, man. I was trying to wonder if I wanted to pivot my content towards something more social. Games like Arc Raiders or I don't know, fucking Roblox, where there's proximity chat. I think that'd be fun. I mess around on games like that in my own solo time, and that's actually kind of how I meet a lot of friends after high school now, because I don't know, when you're in the adult world, it's kind of unless you're in college, you don't just meet friends. That doesn't work like that. You kind of have to like play games, go to some online social thing, go to like a bar maybe. Like it's so much more harder. You get put on like super difficult, impossible mode when it comes to meeting people. It's tough out here. I guess there's I don't know. It feels a lot harder too to like keep friends than in high school, because in high school it's like you're kind of forced to be together because of like classes or something, and so you kind of just, it's a different type of friendship where you just kind of exist to stop making each other bored rather than to actually be genuine friends. The difference in it is the friendships outside of high school and so much easier and so much quicker for even like the slightest things. And I don't know, the way things keep ending in more adult friendships is so much worse to deal with, because in high school you kind of just move on. It's like whatever, dude. When your friend circle gets so small and the reasons why you lose your friends are so much worse, it becomes like a new trauma every day or something. Okay, it's not traumatizing, it's not that bad, but you see my point. It fucking sucks. I'm going on a ramble here. I gotta get back on topic. Basically, outside of high school, I kind of went from having a lot of friends and being somewhat popular to basically having no one. And I don't know, I feel like people can smell desperation on you or something, because it's in those moments you end up meeting either some of the best or some of the worst people ever, and you kind of just stick with it because you're really just down to be friends with anyone, you know what I'm saying? And in those rare moments you meet someone really good, you feel like you mess up and you overthink, and you know, sometimes it ends very poorly. It's not really something you get over so easily, not like in high school. Point is, it's just a lot more difficult to meet people. It's difficult to keep friendships, and it's a lot more difficult to deal with friendships being over, because I don't know, they feel a lot more serious in adult life rather than in high school or anything else. And you know, it just hits harder, I feel like. I'm sorry, I don't really have like a clear talking point for any of this. I'm just kind of rambling on. Anything to make a video for today. I knew I was going to make a video today, I just didn't know what I was going to do, and I don't really have the motivation to play anything serious right now. Things will change, things will get better for sure. And to anyone watching this, don't take this as like an invitation to message me or something. That's like really weird. The last thing I'd ever want is someone to message me out of pity and be like, dude, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, just watch my video and shut up, dude. No, you guys are great. Yeah, I think we all go through shit. So, it's whatever, man. Give it a month. I'll probably forget, and then we're back in business, or at least I hope so. Anyways, peace out, man.
You once loved someone so much that instead of trying to keep them, you let them go. Not because you stopped caring, because you cared too much to make them stay. That's rare. Most people see something good and immediately start figuring out how to possess it, how to keep it. Put it somewhere they can look at it whenever they want. But you knew better. You'd seen what happens when you try to own something that was meant to grow wild. How it withers in your hands no matter how careful you are. How loving something sometimes means watching it bloom somewhere you can't reach. So you left it. Visited when you could. Watched it change with the seasons. Let it exist in its own soil, under its own sun. Becoming whatever it was going to become without you trying to shape it into something easier to hold. People didn't understand. They thought love meant keeping. Claimed if you really cared, you'd find a way to make it yours. But you knew the difference between loving something and needing to control it. The flower didn't need you to survive. It just needed you to not destroy it by trying to make it fit in your pocket. To appreciate it without suffocating it. To love it enough to let it stay rooted where it belonged. Sometimes the most honest way to love something is to leave it exactly where you found it and hope it remembers you were gentle.